Hello. After considering whether I should do this video or not, because I didn't really sleep well last night. So by watching this, you know that I decided to do it. You see, the people in our industry, especially tourism is the first industry to be affected and the last industry to recover. So a lot of new cases is happening, and certain states have been locked down, which brings a lot of people down under because there is no income. As I was just getting some response and bookings after all the hard work our whole team put in, we are back to square one again. It's really exhausting because nobody can see the future. And sadly, people in this industry sometimes don't know they are optimistic, over-optimistic, because they are so blur of what the impact is going to be, or they just trying to convince themselves that, hey, tomorrow the business is going to be back. So the sad part about it is they don't realize that travel agents have to spend a lot of money and time and take a lot of effort into building their business to what they are today. Even those that are successful have to keep building it. So to put it into a very simple understanding for those people who are working in the travel industry and who is so illiterate to really look at the total market, I decided to use it to explain in another way. For Malaysian, we have to go to school. It is our responsible to send our children to school when they are at the age of 7, and then we are educated on the primary for 6 years, provided you are not sent to kindergarten, or preschool prior to that. 6 years of primary and another 5 years of secondary. After that, some will go for another 2 more years of, we call it Form 6, upper 6 and lower 6, while others will just go straight to take diploma, degree, etc., or go overseas. And after spending, nearly how many years? 2 years, 7 years, 6 years, about 13 years, 13 years educations. They are so immersed into academic that they fail to see, in order to achieve a good result, it takes them 13 years. And they come out to the world working. They think that they can fly. They think that what they study can straight away be transformed. I'm sorry to say, for those people, you are really sleeping. It takes more than just education. It takes a lot of passion. It takes a lot of holistic thinking. It also takes a lot of pains into building what you're passionate about. Many people go to work because they want the salary. It's fair, because when I started, I also only want to put food on the table. So whatever work I get is a blessing. But in this era, it's the fittest that survive. Of course, like people who are working as a cleaner or as the maintenance, they are more equipped than those not everyone. I'm just taking about a small handful on my network. They are more holistic looking than those who study more. I also thought that studying in MBA will give me a different platform, which it did, but actually it helps me in thinking differently. That's what I learned from my MBA, not so much on the marketing tools and etc. etc. Of course, those are important. The fundamentals are important, but market changes, so marketing strategy have to change, operation method have to change. If you are a die-hard bookworm, you will never be able to see the beauty of marketing and not be able to see what future might look at, because some of you don't have dreams. I am one who like to be gung-ho about a lot of things. I made a lot of bad decisions, but then again, sad to say, many of my predictions come true. I don't have a crystal ball, but the way that I'm moving is actually a good way, proven many times. But because I do not have fundamentals in marketing, people look at paper. I don't have that kind of paper. That's why at the age of 42 only I took my MBA. And now they say MBA is also obsolete, so I'm taking extra, not because I need to prove anything. It's just that I hope it will give me a better outlook of the market, add with my knowledge and also the gut feelings. When you deal with human, tourism is all about human capital. You can get very frustrated when people don't understand. I used to be very irritated at it, especially when things doesn't work. But hey, who cares, man? Now it's all for yourself. If people want me to share my experience of how I made my mistake, or how I make my judgment, or how I rectify solutions, I am always willing to share. But sadly, many still waiting for miracles. When you say something, they say you are not being optimistic. And when things happen, then a lot of cover up will happen also. I'm not sure how many of you are in the same boat as me, where you do your best to support a passion you love. Like in my case is I love to design travel packages. I love to design training. I love to see people successful after the little or everything that I shared, because they are better than me. We need people better than us, because our world is evolving. If you are being selfish, things will come back to you and you will face the circumstances. Like me, I'm okay. I don't know. Maybe the culture of many companies in Malaysia is that they fear to open their mouth. Most probably the education have been taught that way, because children are asked not to say so much, not to tell so much, it's rude, that kind of thing, that they fail to have that ability or the guts to express. Even you offer them on a golden plate and feed them, they still don't know how to chew. So in a deep regret and also gratefulness that some see it, but mostly they don't see it. Therefore, if you are a leader, or if you are even someone who Don't have education, have dreams, have aspiration, have passion. Go for it. Don't live to regret it. No, because regret cannot bring back the past. Only your present will give you your future. Please, please, I beg you all to add value to your life. You can be without any, any kind of academic certificate, and you can still excel better than many. For those who have this kind of attitude and passion, please fight on. If you need somebody to talk to for the frustration like what I'm feeling now, feel free to drop me an email, or because I don't put my phone number, too many spammers. Every time I put my phone number, somebody will spam. So you just send me an email and I will contact you accordingly. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy, love yourself, and continue loving what you do. You will be successful. Believe me, I do. Thank you.